So the first scene that we reenacted is the introduction scene of In Love We Trust, where Major is giving directions to the taxi driver to reach the destination that she will be procreating with her ex-husband to save the daughter that they share. The left and the right that she is uttering to the taxi driver has a deeper meaning below the initial surface, connotating right and wrong, which in this movie's case has to do with the morality of the decisions that are going to be made throughout the film. Our reenactment only shows us making right and left turns on a bicycle. However, we try to emphasize this point further with the darkening time of day and the bumpy road to foreshadow the coming events of the film. This creative use of double meaning is mostly representative with this film.
If there was a commonality between the films Beijing Bicycle and In Love We Trust that sticks out like a sore thumb, it would be the copious amount of smoking in both films. It seems to be that the act of smoking plays an important and subtle role in both of these movies. It's as if with every cigarette that's being lit, tension is slowly being built up between the two individuals smoking together in the scenes that we visit. One such scene that we found particularly interesting is this one, where Lao Xie and Xiaolu are sharing a smoke break. As you can clearly see, the characters are having a bit of an awkward conversation with each other about what has been going on in their individual lives. However, we believe that smoking is a tool that serves as an escape from the otherwise awkward situation that the two individuals just found themselves in. And yet, the act of smoking is also the binding factor that unites them in their pursuit to save their daughter or stepdaughter. In our own interpretation of the same scene, the use of cigarettes as a way to keep one's mind off the obvious awkwardness is emphasized, and the tension that would come between stepfather and biological father having to come together for a common cause is also something that we wanted to highlight.
Hey, it's you. Yeah, just smoking a cigarette. Would you like one?
Sure.
So, housework?
Very busy.
That's good. Any problems at the workstation?
Not really. So I guess things have been really hard for you recently.
Let's not talk about that.
I just wanted to say thank you for everything that you've done for Haha.
Of course, she's adorable. I fell in love with her from the start, since I raised her as my own child.
How is she doing, anyway?
She's fine. Her mother is very careful. Oh. So she is very young right now, so she doesn't understand what's going on. So we'll tell her later when she's older.
I don't think you'll have to. Well, I'm gonna go. But I just wanted to say that we're gonna do everything we can to heal her. And don't worry, money isn't a problem.
I know.
In Beijing Bicycle, we see the cigarette in a completely different light, especially in the scene between Dahuan and Jian. Within this scene, we can clearly see an assertion of dominance by Dahuan to Jian, from disrespectfully blowing smoke into Jin's face to forcefully giving Jian that already lit cigarette. Even without much dialogue in the scene, the malice behind Dahuan's actions is very palpable. We also recreated this scene with our own modification by forcing the cigarette through Jin's hand to further emphasize the superiority that Dahuan demonstrates.
Got a light?
The very last scene that we felt deserved merit is the final scene of Beijing Bicycle with Gui. The bicycle that he receives at the start of the movie defines his entire existence, and ultimately in the end, Gui demonstrates that he would do anything to protect this bike, even if it means to protect it by hitting an unsuspecting enemy in the back of the head with a brick. Even with all of his determination, we are left at the end of the film wondering what is going to happen to him. So, in our own reenactment of the scene, we also show him walking away into the darkness, carrying his bike, not knowing what will happen to himself.